AI in education has an immense potential to personalize learning and adjust it based on individual wants and needs. For example, institutions like Khan Academy have already started using their AI to recommend subjects to students based on what they have already selected. For example, if you like a lot of math topics and click on a lot of them on Khan Academy's website, they would recommend you more and more math topics that are in line to what you are currently interested in. Students also highlight benefits such as personalized feedback and efficient learning. However, these benefits also come with concerns. Concerns about the accuracy and validity of this data, as well as an ethical issue due to AI's bias, appear a lot. The reason AI is often biased is because it draws from our inherently biased data sets. For example, if you were to ask it to draw a person in a position of power, over 90% of the images created would be of white people, despite a position of power clearly not having any correlation to have to do anything with race. To learn more about this, I conducted two investigations, a survey and an interview with two teachers. For the survey, I basically compiled the data and asked questions about generally AI's future and people's personal experience when using AI for their school. I also conducted with two interviews with two teachers in this school. One is my adjudicator, Mr. Franciscus, and the other one is our IT teacher, Mr. David. Now, let's summarize these findings into three parts. The first part, the positive impact. AI is very good at helping you understand complex topics. It likes to take very hard concepts and summarize it into easily understandable bits that even someone in middle school could understand. Not to mention, one of the things that AI is best at doing is taking a series of a really long paragraph and summarizing it into just one or two paragraphs. From what I have seen, this is one of the most prominent and I think useful usages of AI when it comes to learning. From my interviews, I also learned that AI is very helpful in creating learning plans for teachers. It is able to take the course material and separate it into learning plans based on grade, which really helps save time when it comes to doing administrative work for teachers. So the benefits are not only for students. However, there are also some negative impacts. One is primarily cheating. A lot of the respondents pointed out how AI is still often used to commit academic dishonesty by not writing their own essays or even asking it questions and directly putting in the answer. However, if you notice that students who cheat with AI usually don't get 100%. This is due to the second negative impact, which is the inaccuracy and bias that I mentioned earlier, right? Since the AI's response is not 100% based on facts, it is just predicting what should come after, right? It does not fact check any of the things it says, and it can sometimes be straight incorrect. And lastly, is a more interesting problem, which is about information filtering and the loss of critical thinking skills, primarily caused by over-reliance on AI. When someone relies too much on AI to provide them information, it dampens their ability to think critically and criticize the information they have given. Being able to look for different sources on the same topic is a skill that is discouraged when over-relying on AI technology. On the last part, it's about concerns and the future of AI. One concern is that teachers may become not irrelevant, but more outdated because of AI being able to like explain concepts more succinctly, right? This is why we must educate teachers about AI to help them create more creative assignments and projects, things that are more uniquely human that we can teach to our kids. Another thing we must do to prepare for the future is not competing against AI and what it does best, but instead collaborating with it to create more engaging learning. As mentioned previously, we can make more creative assignments. Like instead of doing questions on a paper, we can ask them to do presentations in front of the class, which fosters public speaking and critical thinking. And lastly, in the interviews, the teachers pointed out that AI is only useful when you have a productive mindset of wanting to learn. Therefore, we must foster this mindset by encouraging students to think and not giving them as harsh punishments when they fail. In conclusion, AI presents tremendous potential for personalized learning. We can maximize this potential by making more creative assignments and embracing collaboration between AI and teachers. This will ensure a balanced and purposeful learning environment. Navigating this future path requires a lot of foresight and responsibility, but it is my belief that we can harness the positives of AI to safeguard our authentic education. Thank you for listening.